Welcome to the Hair Society's Thinking Out Loud podcast, where we tackle everything from hair loss solutions to next-level hair care. And today, we're diving into the good, the bad, and the downright tragic of your hair products.
That's right, Mark. If you've ever stood in the shampoo aisle completely overwhelmed or wondered why your hair feels more like straw than silk, you're in the right place.
Olivia, you are spot on. We're here to cut through the marketing noise, break down the ingredients that matter, and help you build a hair care routine that doesn't sabotage your scalp.
Whether you're rocking luxurious locks, battling thinning hair, or just trying to keep up with the latest hair trends, the Hair Society is your go-to source for expert advice, pro tips, and a whole lot of fun.
And because this is part of the Hair Society's Thinking Out Loud podcast series, you know we're bringing you insider knowledge, science-backed solutions, and real talk from industry pros.
So grab your favorite hairbrush, take a seat, and get ready to rethink everything you thought you knew about hair care.
Let's talk hair.
Yes, Mark, let's dive right in. If your bathroom looks like an aisle at a drugstore, we need to have a serious chat. Because some of those bottles, they're betraying you.
Today we're diving into hair care do's and don'ts. From shampoos and conditioners to hairsprays and leave-ins, we're talking about what works, what doesn't, and why your hair might be breaking up with you. Plus, we've got some pro tips, hair-saving hacks, and a solid list of questions to ask your hairstylist so you don't leave the salon wondering, what am I supposed to do with my life and my hair?
Okay, let's start with shampoo and conditioner, because a bad choice here sets your hair up for failure. Fact: if your shampoo has sulfates, it's basically stripping your hair like an old-school car wash. Sulfates, like sodium lauryl sulfate, SLS, are aggressive detergents that leave your hair squeaky clean, but also bone dry, frizzy, and prone to breakage. A better alternative? Sulfate-free shampoos with ingredients like coconut-derived cleansers, aloe vera, and gentle amino acids.
Now, let's talk conditioner. If you're skipping this step, you're basically ghosting your hair, and your hair remembers the betrayal. Look for hydrating conditioners with argan oil, shea butter, and keratin. Skip anything loaded with silicones like dimethicone, which can build up and suffocate your strands. Pro tip: if your hair feels heavy or greasy even after washing, you might have silicone buildup. Use a clarifying shampoo once a month to detox your strands.
Now, let's talk about hairsprays and styling products, because some of y'all are still using the same brand your mom had in the 90s. If your hairspray smells like a grandma's purse, it's time for an upgrade. And if it has alcohol as the first ingredient, congratulations. You've just turned your hair into hay. A better alternative? Look for flexible hold sprays that use botanical extracts instead of drying alcohols.
Now, let's tackle dry shampoo. Who doesn't love a good dry shampoo, right? A real lifesaver. Or is it? Did you know that dry shampoos are overused by 90% of people who use it? It's true. Listen, dry shampoo is not shampoo. It absorbs oil, but it doesn't clean your scalp. If you overuse it, you're just building a layer of powdery gunk on your head. Here's a real pro tip. Dry shampoo is for emergency refresh days, not a long-term substitute. Use a scalp scrub once a week to keep your follicles clean and happy. Okay, so what can you do at home to make sure your hair stays healthy between salon visits?
Glad you asked. Here are some easy at-home hair hacks. 1. Scalp massage. This increases blood flow and stimulates hair growth. You'll get bonus points if you use rosemary oil, clinically proven to help with thinning hair. 2. Silk pillowcases. They reduce friction and breakage while you sleep. Plus, it makes you feel bougie. 3. Cold rinse at the end of your shower. Locks in moisture and adds shine. Also great for inflammation. 4. Weekly hair mask. Hydrate with avocado, coconut oil, or honey for softness and strength.
Here are 10 questions to ask your hairstylist. Before you leave your next appointment, don't just say, "Looks great, thanks," and run out. Ask these questions. 1. What's the best shampoo conditioner for my hair type? 2. Am I overwashing or underwashing my hair? 3. Do I need a scalp treatment? Or am I good? 4. What styling products should I actually be using? 5. How can I make my style last longer between washes? 6. What's a good heat protectant for my hair? 7. Is my hair color highlights affecting my hair health? 8. Do I have buildup? And if so, how do I get rid of it? 9. How often should I be getting a trim? 10. What's one thing I can do at home to keep my hair healthier? Here's a great pro tip. Don't be afraid to ask for product recommendations. Your stylist knows what actually works and what's just marketing fluff.
All right, hair fans, we've covered a lot, the good, the bad, and the greasy. If you take anything from this episode, let it be this. Read your labels, ask your stylist, and treat your hair like you actually love it.
And please ditch that old school hairspray that doubles as furniture polish. Hopefully, we've saved at least a few of you from the hair care disasters waiting in your shower. If you learned something new today, like why your shampoo might be slowly betraying you, or why dry shampoo is not a substitute for actual washing, then consider this episode a success. And hey, if you're now questioning every product you own, don't worry. That's a sign of growth. Speaking of growth, if you want to keep your hair looking and feeling its best, talk to your stylist, do your research, and for the love of all things hair, read the ingredients. If you like today's episode, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share this with your fellow hair-conscious friends. This has been another episode of the Thinking Out Loud podcast series, brought to you by The Hair Society, your trusted source for hair restoration, industry insights, and expert advice. Until next time, keep your scalp happy and your hair fabulous.